very close. So what can we expect here? Anything's possible in Counter-Strike. That's why we love it.
Yeah, I think I've stopped with the whole prediction thing after how today's going. Here we are.
Good idea.
Push into the hut to open up this pistol.
Calyx playing with his food.
Oh, but Lucky catching that push in from the ramp side. Now, he is pincered right now, but he's going to go looking for woxic. Maka wins his fight in the meantime from up in the heavens. Maka and Lucky have a chance to try and fan out together over this ace.
Oh!
Hang on a second, he's all right.
Salvageable.
Been able to get out of there, given a second chance.
Yeah, no armor though. A couple of shots will just end this round, and 3D Max have good positions. They're lined up together, and they fight together. 3 kills.
Eternal Fire now feel very claustrophobic on this top side, but a backstab, well timed from Madja. Right as lobby opened up, right as Maka and co took their eyes. Oh, never mind. Exercise moves in, and quick work made of the lobby crunch. Woxic lands the scout tag, softens up Lucky's, and XANTARES and Calyx able to maneuver that one.
These deeks go one by one. It's very safe. Picking range outside. There's the rush upper. Denied. Some time. Ooh, through the smoke. Calyx ready to receive. Galil's at ramp. But flame off for this round. 3D Max can't really make anything of this though. Oh, I speak too soon. A great flashbang. woxic gets out. Able to tango, exercise. Ooh. Oh. Ah! Plants everything. Plants enough. Eternal Fire playing just slow and steady, playing methodical.
Oh, good flash in the door. Wicadia, so keen to be involved early. He had a kind of rough start in their opening game. But he's looking to make amends for that here and now. And that's a good sign. You want Wicadia switched online. I think in the eyes of many, he was a much-needed piece to this Eternal Fire project. Kind of a diamond in the rough that they found and have been keen to hold on to. Obviously, the rest of these guys in the Eternal Fire squad have been household names of Turkish Counter-Strike for the longest time. And sure, not always on the same side. But that's what this reunion was meant to be, and then you tied it together really nicely with Wicadia in there. Calyx dueling out in the yard. 2 players make it past him. Exercise right now causing a bit of a problem with Gravity now throwing his name into the fights out in the yard. They learn about this heavy presence from 3D Max. And they completely back up. Looking to go main. XANTARES, this is a nice move to start to cut down some of these worries on the yard side. He won't get to be involved on these players crossing into main, but he'll at least confirm he sees no one over in heaven. And so Madja is allowed to focus into the site. That's an awkward jump. Trying to recover here.
Get out.
While he forces him off the line, he's done what he had to do. Claim the advantage for Eternal Fire. woxic Orb now gets a chance to be involved, and it's just exercise left up against it all. That woxic AWP bringing the pain, bears down upon them, and Eternal Fire are able to salvage that one.
Yeah, you're dead on with that aggression from XANTARES, but the best
smoke, but they're trying to bait. Oh, never mind. It's all come together quite nicely.
Sure.
Looks like Calyx had missed that window completely. Let's force him to fire off a little sooner than maybe you would have liked to help out XANTARES there. But still, you want to go running into XANTARES on the B site after last round? I'm not sure. 3D Max, they pumped the brakes.
They've been getting stuck on ramp in a lot of these rounds, right, where your options aren't good either way. And you just have to try and trade out XANTARES, but easier said than done. They spot him on a jiggle long for woxic.
should be cognizant that this side player might have struggled to go anywhere. With Maka now dead, Lucky has got a lot of the round riding on his shoulders. Just the one and done.
Flank.
Joko. Oh no, as he swings out wide. Miss spray on the first, and Wicadia puts a stop to him. Considering they lose the double doors, you have a nice
fake. Gravity can walk this smoke. He knows exactly where it's thrown from. He's got a good read, but Maja repositions nicely. This now has to kind of end up. A noise has been made. And Eternal Fire make another intelligent mid-round push. They've just got to be cognizant of exercise in the back of the lobby. Do they hear Maka resetting as well? Oh, that gives away everything.
Oh, just the dink for XANTARES.
He made a step. Oh, God. Bungled. Bomb silo. They're in heaven. What's going on?
Wicadia has that one kill trapped in at lobby, but you're dead on. This player out through the heavens causes you a bit of an issue. Wicadia. Oh, what? Now they're vent dropping. This is.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Wicadia, though, fast on the approach down towards ramp. He's going to have a 1v1 here. Maybe a chance for the round with it. Swing out from Maka. He's been good at closing these rounds. He's been good at keeping them safe for 3D Max, but these shots are sailing past Wicadia, and now it's just Joko left to beat.
No kit.
Has a Molotov, though. That's going to buy you precious time. Wicadia tries to commit to the stick. You can see him in the door. It's an awkward whiff spray. Wicadia tap again. Swings wide. Joko
He's got it.
Falls, and the defuse held. Wicadia with the clutch. Somehow, someway, Eternal Fire secure themselves a 7th. Max, they're anticipating something fast here from the Eternal Fire squad. Joko has these dual Berettas in a ramp and is good on the opener. Maka peeking out from hell, has support now in the form of Gravity. That's 2 players spotted over at the ramp room. Eternal Fire looks like this is the El Clasico kind of ramp fake into the top site here. Knowing you're going to shuffle around the defense, getting that one kill helps you in that goal. But back here in main, that's where Lucky strikes. Chart-topping performance right now. Him and Exercise, the 2 guys doing it for 3D Max. They both fall out of the round. Oh, Wicadia has the chance at the 1v1 here. Maka was so far removed. Rotating in late from ramp. Wicadia goes back and just gets caught.
These guys want to finally break through late in their careers. Eternal Fire know a thing or two about that. Bash on ramp, 2 for 1.
Wicadia tries to lead the charge, but Lucky's already there. That's a crazy
Calyx.
Double up from Calyx.
Ooh la la.
Oh, Calyx. It's a nice little AK pickup there for Maka right at the close. Pull everyone down here.
Oh, okay.
Well, no accounting for that. Joko tries his hand at the spam. woxic will respond. And very, very quickly, these rifles clean up. Look at their successes. Weird and wonderful as the routes to get there were. Eternal Fire, it's been more methodical. It's been slower trying to...
Again, I mean... Oh! When you've got XANTARES and Calyx
that's
hitting
a XANTARES peak.
Yeah, can't blame him. Maja as well. Ripe round. Hitting 2 headshots in lobby. Sees a 3rd. That's fine. They've got 4 down B already.
I feel like they're kind of calling 3D Max's bluff here. It's like you either put a lot of players there and address this problem heads up. Maybe you assemble that boost, but whatever you do to try and solve this, you're going to have to siphon resources away from elsewhere on the map.
His riflers, his anchors to hold it down. Oh my god, they call it a bluff. They go for a push, and that was not a clean fight by any means. Another push denied. XANTARES just going to run out ramp. Knife out, he's dead.
Okay, you've learned where Lucky is. And I would almost want them just to overplay in relation to that. Committed to this idea. They want to clear lobby. Wicadia up close. First kill delivered. And Lucky now out of the round. Gravity has barely a chances to be involved here. But this has to be his round to keep it in check for 3D Max. Eternal Fire in his sight. They're in his domain. Does Gravity reign king? No, he falls. Maka. Going to be, though, from that shot firing, surely.
But they also don't have money, so they can't risk anyone dying to the bomb. So 3D Max have to, Eternal Fire have to save just as much as he does.
Eternal Fire are holding for exactly that. Calyx on this angle deals with Exercise. That's the hero
Gravity
from the last round.
Oh,
Gravity.
No.
Nades rain in. He's displaced. Burned by the molly. They know he's close. This MP9 going to struggle. But he's got teammates here now to support him. Push into the heart. Awkward whiff for Gravity. Eternal Fire batten down the hatches, trying to take us into overtime. And it's just Lucky and Maka between them and that goal. 2 from Lucky, but the end of the line. woxic wide swings and Oat gets the spot on players back main, but XANTARES team flash.
One more.
Didn't spot Gravity as a result. Another kill for the struggling player. It's just a one and done, but it does make life a little easier for Exercise in at the top site. Gets out with 1.5, a dink onto Maja. Joko from Heaven. Lucky spotted down at Secret earlier. They have an idea where one of these players are. They don't know about Joko, but the decision to wrap back into the lobby has given them safe ground. Maja's looking like he wants to commit fully to this flank. He's hoping that 3D Max play this slow. If they go fast here, it leaves woxic in a 1v2. And then Maja has to start making noise. He loses that element of surprise. They are on the bomb. woxic tries to put a stop to this, and he'll deliver all alone. woxic left to his own devices and makes it happen.
Lucky just grenade outside. XANTARES looking to fight. Joko with a big entry removes the AWP from Garage with a 2-shot. Maka blind fires off, and 3D Max are right there.
3D Max pump the brakes. They do to Eternal Fire what Eternal Fire have done to them every time they found these advantages. Gravity trying to get past Calyx, gives this one up, and Wicadia flanks out from down towards lower. A 5v3 turned 3v2 to the advantage of Eternal Fire. Joko, crazy play up the ladder, and it all falls to Lucky, the guy topping the charts for 3D Max. Dead to the Calyx flank out in Heaven.
That's super.
Eternal Fire bring the heat in this final round. 3D Max try a change of pace. Straight out into the top site. Into Wicadia. Head on a swivel. Help from XANTARES. There's that dynamic duo. XANTARES is flushed out. Gravity and Exercise left up in this one. And woxic's crated. Calyx battling to hold on. It's down to this clutch. Exercise is low on health. This one positioned in back of the site. Wrapping round. Calyx has the angle to fight this. Missed opportunity. The pressure is building. And Calyx just about holds on. One more OT required as Eternal Fire long it out.
At this point, they're being heavy blocked, but there's no way you're ready for this top position so late in the round. A missed whiff. An opportunity falls by the wayside, and Maka can't stop Maja from getting down the ramp.
Even this is awkward, though. 25 seconds. What? You're going to bring the bomb back? Now you've lost Maja. Now you've lost your canary in the coal mine. 3 quick kills come out on the top site hit, and it's just Maka left. 1v4, he's out of there. He can't win this.
That was the plan. Maja does enough to bait them to move, as XANTARES shoots him in the side of the head.
If you lose these first 2 CT overtime, you're broke.
Maka's had enough.
Makes a ballsy play straight in through the doorway. One door opened, another closes. He's quickly dealt with. Wicadia keeps his head on a swivel and even looks to read this push from Joko. It's aggression all across the board for 3D Max. Joko takes contact. That's where you might get Exercise. Trying to activate, pushing in through the lobby. Falls at the hand of Calyx. It's all Joko. It's all him. Bomb away. It's left to Maja. Has to clutch up. Has to deliver for Eternal Fire to survive the night. The captain of Eternal Fire, unburdened with the responsibility of others, now only has himself to worry about. As the team look on, can Maja make magic happen? Lucky already, right place, right time. That's been his story all across this match. Already down here in B, ready to tango. This is far from safe for Maja. Does he have the confidence to swing that door wide open and close it shut on Eternal Fire? 2-0.